From the Paper News 24/7 newsroom, here's your news break for Thursday, January 26, 2011. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. Wednesday was the annual Indiana point-in-time homeless count. Cheryl Farr and Connie Carr of Pam's Promise were participating in the survey for Montgomery County. They met a homeless woman at McDonald's North Wednesday morning, and they counted her. Normally, she would not qualify for the annual count, Farr said. Normally, she would be what we call a couch surfer, but because someone paid for a motel room for her last night, I could count her, Farr said. A couch surfer is a person who has no residence and stays in the homes of various friends and family, often sleeping on their couch. By Wednesday afternoon, Farr and Carr could only count one homeless person who met requirements for the state survey. They had found a pile of wood under a bridge that indicated someone had either slept there or planned to sleep there, but they could not make contact with that person, Carr said. State requirements aside, the women did speak with two other people who needed lodging, and Farr, who is the director of Pam's Promise, said they would try to fulfill that need. Pam's Promise currently rents two houses that are filled with 7 adults, 3 children, and a baby on the way, Farr said. We need newborn diapers, toddler pull-ups, and laundry soap, she said. They could also use a third home if someone has a spare, she added. Sheriff Mark Castile is planning to make significant changes to the administration of the Montgomery County Jail, he told Rotarians at the Quality Inn on Wednesday. Some months ago, Castile began publishing a monthly report of people wanted for various crimes who had not yet been apprehended. Recently, the paper received a few calls from people who said the names of people convicted of sexual misconduct with children should be published. Castile said the county is getting new mail management software that comes with the website. On that website will be published the photos and identification of every inmate in the Montgomery County Jail. Meanwhile, the Indiana Sheriff's Association website shows photos and addresses of people on the Sex and Violent Offender Registry by county. Offenders can also be searched by name, and the web address is www.indianasheriffs.org. That's INDIANASHERIFFS.org. Castile also told a group that he has been talking to federal officials offering to provide beds for federal inmates, quote, because they pay better. Currently, the county receives $35 per day for housing inmates from other counties. You may soon be able to drop off your old prescriptions in the lobby of the county jail. Castile said it is good that the AHEAD Coalition sponsors drug collections twice a year, which is more than most counties, but prescription drugs kill more people than illegal drugs, he said. The Crawfordsville Rotary Club meets at noon Wednesdays in the Quality Inn. Re-precincting has been completed, and some voters have been assigned to new polling places even if they didn't change addresses, said voter registration deputy Karen Douglas. Douglas said voters could go to the website indianavoters.com or call the clerk's office at 364-6437 for more information. Workers were removing some old equipment from the west side of the R.R. Donnelly South plant when a fire erupted Wednesday morning, said Crawfordsville Assistant Fire Chief Jim Fullwider. The call was made at 10:08 a.m. Wednesday, and the plant was being evacuated when firefighters arrived. Little damage and no injury was reported. Firefighters were on the scene an hour and a half, Fullwider added. Ducks Unlimited is celebrating 75 years of protecting habitat for waterfowl with the 26th annual banquet on Saturday, starting at 5 p.m. at the Crawfordsville Quality Inn. Mayor Todd Barton has proclaimed this week as Ducks Unlimited Week in Crawfordsville. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll look at sports. You're watching Newsbreak on Paper News 24/7.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class Specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Goulds will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto: at Goulds Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zon's today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
And we're back on Newsbreak. Southmont's boys basketball team is home Friday night. The Mounties, who are 6-5 on the season and 2-2 in Sagamore Athletic Conference play, look to play the role of David as they take on Lebanon, who is 14-2 on the season and 6-0 on the SAC, in a big SAC conference matchup. The Tigers come to town as the class of the SAC and ranked 3rd in 3A. The player at the top of Southmont's list to shut down is senior Trey Hendricks. Hendricks is averaging 17.9 points per game this season, but he is throwing in more than 8 dimes a game. They are solid all the way through, Southmont coach Dan Chad said. We have to slow down everyone. Hendricks is the leader, but there are 4 other players right behind him. Senior Jack Day and junior Caleb Brannon are averaging more than 13 points a game. To make things harder, Lebanon has 2 others averaging just under 10 points a game. With all the first power, Southmont will change up their strategy. Typically, the Mounties want to run, but Friday, that won't be the case. It will be a long night if we try to get in a shootout with them, Chad said. The Tigers are averaging close to 70 points a game this season. In their 3rd game of the year against Western, the Tigers scored 104. Crawfordsville's boys basketball team is at home Friday night with a big Sagamore Athletic Conference. The Athenians, who are 7-5 on the year and 1-2 on the SAC, welcome Frankfort, who are 5-7 on the year and 1-1 on the SAC. After a heartbreaking loss on Saturday, Crawfordsville is looking to rebound with a win. A fast start is important, but it's their play in the second half they are looking to improve. We didn't finish them off, sophomore Hank Horner said. We played not to lose, and we need to have a killer instinct. On Saturday, with the county title up for grabs, Crawfordsville played scared. Crawfordsville coach David Pierce said, the team needs to learn to not relax. Even if they think the game is in hand, they need to continue to keep their foot on the gas. Being consistent on Friday will be critical. If the Athenians expect to get a win, the Hot Dogs have a 1-2 punch that can score in bunches. Against Lebanon, Dakota Iskrig and Christian Smith scored 46 of their 50 points. Pierce said they have made some defensive changes for Friday night. Fans might see some defensive looks they haven't seen all season. And that's your news break. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. You have an outstanding day, and be careful as you're out and about, won't you?